Hey everyone, today we're diving into the fascinating world of the Tanto, a super cool symbol of Japanese history and culture. This short sword has been a big deal in Japan for centuries. We'll explore its journey from a practical weapon to a symbol of samurai honor, a journey that's woven into the story of Japan itself. Tanto actually means short sword or dagger, which makes sense because it's smaller than the katana or wakizashi. But don't let its size fool you. The Tanto was a deadly weapon and a beautiful work of art. Samurai really valued their tantos, which showed off their skill and status. But the Tanto was more than just a practical tool. It represented courage, honor, and the samurai code of Bushido. So get ready to explore the exciting world of the Tanto. The Tanto is a perfect blend of beauty and practicality, designed for close-quarters combat. Its blade, usually single-edged, could be anywhere from about 6 to 12 inches long. This compact size made it perfect for quick, precise moves in tight situations. Made from strong, high-carbon steel, the Tanto blade was known for its sharpness and toughness. Swordsmiths would fold and hammer the steel over and over to make it super strong. The handle, called the tsuka, was usually made of wood and covered in ray skin or shark skin for a good grip. Many Tantos also had a tsuba, a handguard to protect the user's hand. Every part of the Tanto, from the curve of the blade to the details on the handle, showed the amazing skill of Japanese swordsmiths. Making a Tanto was a serious job, entrusted to master swordsmiths with years of experience. These artisans saw their work as an art form, not just a job. They carefully chose and prepared a special steel called tamahagane. Then they heated, folded, and hammered it again and again, sometimes creating hundreds or even thousands of layers. This made the blade incredibly strong and sharp. After forging the blade, the swordsmith would carefully shape and polish it, using all sorts of tools to get the perfect curve and a razor-sharp edge. The final step was hardening and tempering the blade, which required perfect temperature control to get the right balance of strength and flexibility. The Tanto was a versatile and deadly weapon with many uses throughout Japanese history. While it was primarily a weapon, it was much more than that. Samurai warriors, known for their fighting skills and honor, always carried a Tanto. In battle, it was a backup weapon, perfect for close combat or as a last resort. Its small size made it easy to use in tight spaces, like inside castles. Samurai even had special training, called Tanto Utsu, to learn how to use the Tanto effectively. But the Tanto was also important culturally. It was a symbol of a samurai's status and honor. Even samurai women carried a small Tanto called a kaiken for a self-defense. The Tanto was also used in ceremonies like weddings, representing purity and courage. The Tanto and the samurai are deeply connected in Japanese history. For a samurai, the Tanto was more than just a weapon. It represented their spirit and their commitment to Bushido, the way of the warrior. Bushido emphasized honor, loyalty, courage, and putting others before yourself. The Tanto, with its deadly power and beautiful design, perfectly represented these values. Samurai took great care of their weapons, treating them with respect. Even drawing a Tanto was a serious act, showing a samurai's readiness to defend their honor. The Tanto was also used in a ritual suicide called seppuku, or harakiri. This was a way for samurai to die with honor rather than face defeat or shame. The Tanto's importance goes way beyond its use as a weapon. It became a revered symbol in Japanese art, religion, and everyday life. It's long been associated with spiritual power. Legend says the first Tanto was made by a god to defeat a monster. This gave the Tanto a sense of divine power, and it became a popular good luck charm. People would put Tantos in shrines as offerings. The Tanto's beauty also made it popular among the aristocracy. Fancy Tantos decorated with precious metals and designs became status symbols, showing off wealth and good taste. These ceremonial Tantos were often given as gifts and passed down through families. Even today, the Tanto is still special in Japan. Traditional sword-making techniques are still used, keeping the art alive. Modern Tantos are often made for collectors who appreciate their beauty and history. You can find them in museums and private collections, connecting us to Japan's past. The Tanto is also popular in pop culture, showing up in movies, anime, and video games. While modern Tantos might look different from traditional ones, they still respect the sword's history. Modern swordsmiths try new things with materials and techniques, but they still honor the old ways. The Tanto's legacy is complex and fascinating. It represents the skill, artistry, and fighting spirit of the Japanese people. Its journey from weapon to art reflects how Japanese society and values have changed over time. The Tanto's symbolism still speaks to people all over the world. It represents courage, determination, and striving for excellence, qualities that everyone can appreciate. The Tanto story reminds us about the power of tradition, the importance of history, and the beauty of objects that are both beautiful and useful. The Tanto, with its rich history, beautiful craftsmanship, and powerful symbolism, is a timeless icon of Japanese culture. From a practical weapon to a symbol of samurai honor, it's played many roles in Japanese society. Its small size, deadly power, and elegant design have fascinated people for centuries. The Tanto's influence can be seen in Japanese art, religion, and everyday life. Even today, it continues to fascinate and inspire. Traditional sword making is still alive, and the Tanto appears in modern pop culture. The Tanto, a timeless blade, reminds us of Japan's rich cultural heritage and the enduring power of tradition.